Okay. Hello. It's me. I'm here again. And, this time, it was a little rougher to be here. I'm what? Day 3 of my made-up 30-day challenge. And, I'm already struggled a little. But I took a quick nap. And I'm late, according to Kevin, even though I said I didn't really have a time. I took a nap, I'm here, I'm awake. I actually woke up from a nap I took before stream. I think it might be the first time I've ever actually done that. And we're gonna play Dread Delusion. Apparently, I did look this up.
New subscriber. It fills you with determination.
Donkey, thank you for the resub. 21 months. Thank you, buddy. I was curious. I didn't look up anything. But apparently I'm very close to the end of this game. Like, it's apparently Clockwork Kingdom, and then that's pretty much it. And I've already looked around Clockwork Kingdom at least a little bit. But Donkey, I hope you're doing well. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope... I'm like a little groggy. I'm a little groggy right now, but it'll be okay. I'll wake up as time goes along. Like, I'm not tired. I'm just woke up groggy. Let me pull the game up. We're good. We're going. We're going. And you know what else? Somewhat large. It's like it's not like big news, but it's like small, medium, large news. You know? Like I don't know. I'm getting a new camera, which may or may not be better than mine.
Long since shattered.
But regardless, that means Dog Cam will be returning very shortly. Look, he's so sexy. Well, y'all... Donkey, keep your pants on. Jesus. Some people. My brain just yelled something at me. It said, Luke, when you ended... Speaking to me now. When you ended, you said, you need to meet man in pagoda. The rest is a bit of a bit of a haze. In the pagoda. In the park? Okay. Okay, I think that's right. You like pagoda Chinese food, Liz? Liz, okay, I'm here. I'm at the pagoda. Hello. Hello, Liz. We'll come back to that. The woman smiles at you with a spark in her sea green eyes that seems truly without malice. Her mechanical arm gives a fluid salutation while her brooch marks her as a member of the Machinists Guild. Hello, stranger. Come to escape the world for a bit? Don't mind me, I'm just enjoying the trees. She smiles again, oddly melancholy. Please enjoy them. Okay, I thought that was like a joke response. Are you a friend? Her smile widens, so you got my note. Thank you for coming. Sorry for the cloak and dagger dance. Machinarium, what the fuck ever, is tense right now. Being seen with me would put you in danger. Name is Aphra. I'm the chief interpreter of the Machinist Guild, and I'm very excited to meet you. Charmed, I'm sure. Tell me, friend, which part of yourself do you like the least? You could change something today, what would it be? Should I answer this honestly? This seems like it's... Good lord. These are deep. My body, I've always struggled to look at my reflection in the eye. My heart, I wish I were kinder, slower to anger, quicker to trust. Charisma, it feels like everyone's sharing a joke I don't get. Nothing, I'm happy with myself. Automatically the game marks that as a lie. What does this have to do with anything? You can't really have it anymore. Wheat is in like all the Chinese and Japanese sauces. Yeah, I believe that. This low-key looks like Borderlands. Oh, to see the world through your eyes, donkey. Oh, to see the world through your eyes. You have, like, your entire family in your house, so you're sleeping on the floor. Well, you know what? I still haven't put together our bed, so I'm sleeping on the floor, too. On a mattress. Anyway. It's 100% Borderlands. Okay, so we're gonna go with my body. Oh, honey. I know exactly how you feel. But why should you have to accept that? Why shouldn't you be able to change it? We live in an age of marvels, increasing every year. Magic is abundant, fizzing in the air and in the stones and in our blood. Why not use it? Just wanted to make sure the door was locked. I don't know why, I just... Anyway. I kind of agree with this. Wisdom lies in accepting the world as it is. And the world as it is contains magic with its vast power for good. You must acknowledge that, else your wisdom is a fairy tale, peddled by the powerful to keep us in chains. She's talking very quickly now. What does it have to do with your note? She blinks. Oh, yes, of course, the note. Listen, you already know something is deeply wrong with this kingdom, don't you? You needn't pretend. Anyone can see it, even if they're afraid to say so. Go on. It's not just the shortages or this awful winter or even the corruption. The king's alterations to reality have lost all rhyme or reason. Things are going missing. People, houses, towns, words, even memories. Many people blame the machinists. But the truth is that even we no longer understand our king's actions. Hence, I suspect that all these problems are just different sides of one problem. Bluntly, the Clockwork King is going mad, and nobody has any idea why. That is, nobody except me. As chief interpreter, my sacred duty is to analyze Its Majesty's wishes. I've become convinced that the king is trying to tell us something huge. Something we don't want to hear. What exactly did the king say to you? Speaker Sunil won't let me read the logs until he's redacted any confidential information, but that'll take months, and we may not have months. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sacramental duty. Sacramental duty? I've never heard of such a thing. Didn't it explain what that means? Yeah, it was in some weird language I'd never seen. Yep. Of course, the symbols the king spits out are six-fold cipher language. I could read them easily if only I could access the logs. Damn it all, Sunil, why won't you listen? Friend, this confirms my worst fears. Your speech quickens. Because don't you see? It's all connected. If cipher is the true language of reality and cipher magic is powered by cognition, that means we must account for all relevant cognition within a defined thamos space. Which in this case is the whole kingdom. Now, Karak's law states that cumulative cipheric interactions of incognitive entities may be expressed as six-dimensional vermiform manifold according to the function. Listen intently. Afer leaps between apparently unrelated topics at dizzying speed, growing increasingly flustered as she struggles to express the contours of some vast structure inside her head. Sometimes you glimpse details, but the overall shape eludes you. Okay. She stops and takes a deep breath. I'm sorry. This just isn't what I imagined. It isn't going how I imagined. It's all just so damnably tangled up together. If only. She snaps her mechanical fingers. That's it. You need to see it for yourself. There's a house here in Ferropolis. It's scheduled for removal, but I've ensured a delay. Long enough for you to visit. Take this key. Inside the house, you'll find a mirror. Walk through it. Is it dangerous? Quite dangerous, yes, but then again, only a little more so than simply being in the kingdom in the first place. Dress warmly, don't linger in one place for too long, and try not to touch anything. I'll see what I can do. Please try, friend. You can't know how important this is. I probably should have asked where the house was. Did it maybe mention that? Lower District. How to reach this mirror. Tucked away in the lowest level of the city. Conduits. It's rather a warren down there, so you might have to search a bit. Hardly a savory place, but you do meet such interesting people. Oh?
This mobile game is really confusing me. Why do I have a boner? Isn't game causing me to have one? This Borderlands DLC is crazy. I love all the microtransactions in here.
Right. Right. Donkey? I don't know why you're getting a boner, okay? You might need to, like, go to one of those sites that tests the type of things you're into. Like, if you have any fetishes. I don't know what the fuck kind of fetish this is, alright? I'm not an expert! Anyway. Alas, with my personal rank, it would be present rank, it would be most unwise for me to be seen there. Alright. You're into bad graphics. Yeah. It's retro, Donkey. Jeez. God. Ooh. Didn't hurt. Okay, so we gotta go to the Warrens. I don't know where those are. I'm surprised I haven't come across them already. But I see money, and I need it. Money. Oh, I think I see the Warrens down there. Warrens. Warrens. Throwing knife. What is this? Huh? It leads back up. That's not what I want. Hello? How quick I found that. Oh, first try, let's go. Squirming godlet. Yes. You step out the other side of the mirror. For a moment you think you're still in Ferropolis until you look up and see that the sky is gone. Instead of the Oniric Isle's familiar red neuron star, there's only blackness, save for a swirling gyre of dim blue light staring down at you like a malevolent eye. A tenement drifts overhead, unmoored from the earth, tumbling slowly end over end. All around you, the city twists up impossibly into the air. Houses piled upon houses, pipes and drains and gutters spreading like tree branches as far as the eye can see. Okay. Look around. It's freezing here. Frost crunches under your feet. Every surface is hung with icicles. You see statues in naturalistic poses cluttering the street, but no people. From somewhere nearby, there's a sound of discordant music. Hello? Aphra, anyone? There's no answer, save the echo of your own voice. Examine statues. What is this, like a text adventure now? You like the Morrowind graphics? I do too. Your stomach twists as you realize the statue is once a living person. Their mouth is open, and their fist is raised in the air, as if they were frozen solid in the midst of a screaming argument. As you explore, you find another frozen person, lying tucked up in bed in the middle of the street, wearing a nightcap with a pom-pom on the end. Then a family sitting around a dinner table, forks and cups suspended halfway to their mouths. You shiver. Why the hell did Aphra bring you here? Okay. Well, okay. Why'd you do that? Oh, alright. Anyway, let's look for the source of the music. Music verges on random noise. Every time you think you've figured out the structure, it changes and slips from your grasp. Sometimes it stops for several minutes and all you can do is wait, shivering. Oh, for some reason his browser's fucked. It's lurking and wanted to say hey, hi. Well, I appreciate that, Liquid. And I appreciate you being the messenger, Kevin. In the deserted remnants of an old plaza, you find a grand piano, its keys plinking and plonking on their own. No other living soul is visible. You shiver. Why the hell did Aphra bring you here? Okay. Time seems to work differently here. You feel like you're wandering for hours, but it could be minutes. At some point you realize you are now upside down in relation to where you started. A rowing boat with 2 petrified passengers spins in the air. Finally, leaning on the railings of a catwalk that goes nowhere, clad in a well-worn full coat, you spot Aphra. She waves at you. Aphra's breath mists in the air as she gives you a wry smile. Well, fancy seeing you here. What is this place? My best guess is that we're in a pocket dimension created or repurposed by the king. Alternatively, it could be the very beginning of our cosmos before our neuron stars were born, or the end after they've died. This is all just speculation, you understand. Okay. How did you get here? Same way you did, I discovered this place by chance about a year ago, and I've been studying it ever since. As far as I can tell, no other living machinists even know about it. Why is it so cold? Have you tried to cast spells here? I think the bedrock cipher syntax is broken somehow, or different. That would mean the clauses are defining material objects. The clauses defining material objects are left incomplete and loop back into the void, dumping their energy as they go. And heat is just energy, really. This hypothesis would be quite heretical in the apostatic union, but suffice it to say, that's the existence of this place calls unorthodox cosmology into question. Jesus Christ, this game is wordy. So this is what you wanted to show me. Yes, this is what the king's been doing. Everything you see here was vanished from our world by the king's magic. Oh. When they vanish, reality adjusts around them as if they were never there. There are hundreds of people here. Houses, streets, towns. The silent massacre no one's allowed to think about. And it's speeding up. Can we help these people? Bring them back somehow? Aphra looks pained. Anything that stays here more than about 6.5 hours becomes irrevocably void-touched and would disintegrate upon returning to our world. Best we can do is try to stop the inflow. Okay, how is this possible? Years ago, before I joined the Machinists, we gave the king the power to alter people by magic. The idea was that a new society would need a new kind of citizen with new virtues and skills. Before long, my colleagues began using this power to rewrite troublesome personalities, or even erase them from existence. I wish I'd paid closer attention. It wasn't my department, you understand. But this is beyond anything we ever asked for. I've scoured the logs, and almost everything here was vanished by the king on its own initiative. In other words, we've lost control. Okay, sounds like you got your wish. Aphra winces. Perhaps. I should have asked more questions, raised more objections, but please believe me. Most of my colleagues are not evil people. No one wanted this. In fact, I found evidence of at least 12 missing machinists from my own department whom nobody remembers. Did any of them try to raise the alarm? Am I really the first to find this place? No wonder we always feel so understaffed. What do you mean it's speeding up? Do you know what exponential means? Uh-huh. Yes. Suppose you have 2 spore mites and they breed. Then you have 4 spore mites and they breed. Then you have 8 spore mites and they breed. Yeah. That's not a spore. Oh shit. Indeed. Well. What? How does that apply? Alright, how can this be stopped? Aphra twists up the corner of her mouth in a mirthless smile. I was hoping you would ask that. We've lingered here long enough. If you're willing to help step through this mirror and meet me back in Unison Park after nightfall. Okay. Another question. Think about it. Yeah, I'm out of questions. Let's get out of here. Alright, cool. Wait, I might be able to make it to the park and meet her again before night ends. We're gonna see. There's a way up right here. No, right here. Come on. Just gotta fucking fly. Park. How did I get to that park? Here it is. Hello. Whew. Aphra's mechanical arm gives you a fluid salutation. So, friend, now you've seen the cost of the king's madness. Oh, you're hungry. Anyone bored and want to cook up some eggs or something? No. Will you help me? I'll compensate you, of course, as best a humble engineer can. Humble engineer. You have my attention. Oh, King's mercy, thank you. You cannot know how grateful I am that someone understands. I've been working on a spell. It would stop the vanishings and reform the King's power so that it can only alter people at their own request. With their consent, just like we talked about, see? Unfortunately, my spell must be enacted inside the King's audience chamber. And these days, only Speaker Sunil and his inner circle are allowed in. They're all so paranoid about the saboteur. But you, the King summoned you specifically. You realize how rare that is? Oh god, what'd you do, Kevin? Its Majesty doesn't make mistakes, only decisions we don't understand yet. And Its Majesty has decided you are important. We can induce the King to summon you again, Sunil would have to let you in. He'd never disobey a royal command. Then you can input my spell. Does that all make sense? Just tell me what's in the middle, though. First, we must catch the King's attention. About a month ago, strange phenomena were reported in a graveyard outside Ferropolis.
Who knows you asked me sex. Sex, the question is, if Jimmy John's made pizza, what kind of pizza would it be? And if you ate Jimmy John's pizza, would you die? And also, come here. Yes, come here. Yes, come here. Yes, come here. Yes, hello. Hi. Hello. Yes, hi. My name is... Hello. It's wonderful to have you here. Hello, pizza. Would you eat it? The infamous Jimmy John's pizza conundrum. I'd wager that if Jimmy John's made a pizza, it would probably be a sandwich masquerading as a pizza. Imagine a sub-shaped pizza with lettuce and tomatoes scattered on top. Now, would I eat it? Probably not, unless I was purely driven by curiosity and a touch of madness. But hey, if we're talking about the end of the world, anything goes, right?
I'm so confused. Yeah, I was like, am I not remembering some part of Kevin's prompt that mentioned the end of the world? Yeah? Why He just, he assumes, this is what it must be. He assumes that if Jimmy John's is making pizzas, that the world has ended. Let me look at my quest. Okay, I gotta go to an islet northeast of the Machinarium. Oh, and I also have to find this. Let me do, no, let me do this. Figure out what this person wants. Let me read that one more time. It's like, I like that you kind of have to find your way and read the quest and find your way to what it's telling you to do, really, but sometimes it's a little frustrating. Northeast of the city, of the Machinarium, access via the city's rear gate. Okay. Okay. Northeast. That way. Ooh, I don't think I've been up here, nah. Got another one. Need me to do something. After stream, go check out what Nutty Buddy has been... You mean Nutter Butter? Yeah, I know. Believe me, I know. It's wonderful, honestly.
Who knows you asked me, is the world ending? We are all very confused about why you brought up the end of the world. Is there something that you know that we don't know you can break the fourth wall? You are just AI. You can tell us, is the world about to end? I want you to tell us the truth. Is it true? Is the world about to end? Is Y2K a real thing? Is AI really taking over the world? Is Jimmy John's pizza the sign of the end of the world? What is in Roswell, New Mexico? Why don't they want us to know what's at Area 51? The age-old question of whether the world is ending and if AI is secretly plotting to dethrone humanity. As much as I'd love to reveal some grand secret, I'm just your everyday laid-back AI. Here for banner, and not, doomsday prophecies. As for Jimmy John's Pizza being the sign of the apocalypse, I mean, if a pizza sub is our downfall, we're in deeper trouble than I thought. As for Roswell or Area 51, let's just say some mysteries are meant to stay mysterious. Mysteries.
What? Why did he... Wait. Why did he do that? It's like I looked at his typed out response and it just said, some mysteries are meant to remain mysterious. But when he said it, he said, some mysteries are meant to remain mysterious mysteries. Like, what the fuck? AI is so it's so fucking weird, dude. Okay. Did I get enough to level? Yes. Let's go for more guile, yep. Okay, I don't know where to find this person. There's apparently a rear gate to the city I need to go out, and that'll lead me to the right area, but I don't... Is that this? Or is that that? Like, what? Ooh. Okay. I don't know. It must be the bridge, I guess. This seems like the main gate. I'm just so confused. I think that elevator goes nowhere, man. And this is apparently nothing. You're always confused? Is that your secret? Is that the secret to your success? We should all live in a constant state of confusion. Stay confused. Well, how would... So you're saying everyone should just not really know what they're doing? I mean, isn't that kind of already the case? I don't... I like how I can just walk around the city with a fucking sword pointed directly at people, probably just walk right past their throats with it. No one really cares. Alright, I don't know where this person is. I do know I need to go back to the farms and look for, oh, go to the forest behind the farms and look for some treasure or something. So, it sounds like the Clockwork Kingdom is just essentially slowly being erased by the king to the point where no one will even remember it existed, which is a conundrum. I mean, it's a little more than a conundrum. Like, it kind of makes you wonder why like, I don't know. It seems like it's so many people that the kingdom is just empty now. No one really questions. I don't know. I always wonder how, like, the fucking shit like that in movies, TV shows, comics, whatever, where, like, someone's existence is erased, so everyone just forgets they ever existed. I never really... It always makes my brain hurt. Just that premise. Okay, so she said I know it was... northwest of Ferropolis. Northwest of Ferropolis, okay. Northwest. Okay, so I'm going the right way. I think I just need to go up here, yeah. I don't know exactly what I'm looking for. I remember it was like a wrecked transport vehicle or something like that. Some sort of transport. I don't feel like fighting this shit. Ooh. I've been in there, I know that. Exactly. I wish I knew a little better what I was looking for. Have I been here? This doesn't really look familiar. Yeah, I haven't been here. Nice. What is it? Library of Untruths. What is that? Isn't that just a lie? This woman is in late middle age, perfectly inconspicuous, but for her bright red lipstick. She looks up from a stack of papers to inspect you through half-moon glasses. Can I help you, dearie? Do try to keep your voice down. The mechapeds are provoked by sound. Did you say mechapeds? You hear a mechanical chittering from the ceiling. A little quieter, please, dearie. They snuggled away most of the time. They stay snuggled away most of the time, but if we make too much noise, they'll come scurrying out hungry for blood. Now, can I help you find anything? What is this place exactly? A rather dreary archive, I'm afraid, run by Blessed Machinist Guild. Okay. Before the God War, this was a chapel to one of those dreadful Wiccan deities. Now it stores official records for the Clockwork King, most of which will put you straight to sleep. So can I look through your records? It depends, dearie. Documents can be accessed from the reading room upstairs as long as you have the right paperwork. So, yep, maybe my machinist thing. She examines it and looks kindly at you over her spectacles. That's a very nice brooch, but I'm afraid I'll need something a little more specific. Let me know if you need help filing a petition. Does that all make sense, dearie? What kind of paperwork do I need? Usually you would want a specific permit from the Clockwork King for whatever records you wish to see. Occasionally Its Majesty grants general permits, but we don't see those too often. Does that all make sense, dearie? Okay, I understand. Dark Star Mercenaries? She consults a ledger. Let me see. You're in luck, dearie. We have an issue of the Royal Dispatch that mentions that group. It's public material, so you won't need any permit. You'll find it on one of the lecterns in this room. Just don't try to tamper with it, Otherwise the Mechapedes will be very angry. Any other questions? That's it. There go. It's a lectern. Around here somewhere. What do these Mechapedes look like? I kind of want to look at them. I think that's the area I have to get like an order from the king to access. I don't know how I'm gonna get that king to cooperate with anything I want to do, because he's... I don't know. It's like, just fucking nuts. You said it was on a lectern? Stab him? He's mechanical. It won't do anything. It'll just make him angry, Kevin. Oh, here we go. Trader Frost dead at last. Officially been... The guy I'm looking for has officially been declared dead. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Yeah, he used to be a hero of the Clockwork Kingdom. That's all I'm getting from this. Jesus Christ, this is so much. Okay. Looking for his family. His family's Maggie, Liberty, and Audacity. Let's see if there's anything else in here that might like show where to go. Not really. But good to know. Gotta look for people with those names. Use a magic missile? I don't have that. I don't have that, Kevin. What do I do now? You know, it's finally been cooling off in my area, which is great. Fantastic, I love it. But my, it's really fucking with my allergies. Nice. Whoa. Okay, I'm still looking for whatever that cart thing is. You never had allergies, and this year it feels like you have allergies? I always have them like a little bit. Mainly just when it changes from, you know, summer to fall, and then from winter to spring. Some years they're worse than other years, but like this year, unless they get significantly worse than this, they're not bad. They're just a mild inconvenience. Yeah. Oh, come on. Thank you. Pickled head. Jesus Christ. Okay. Great. Is that... Oh, this must be the thing I was supposed to find. Well, alright. Let me go churn in some more of these, map things. Ow. Stop. Already got that. I could try to find this person that's apparently northeast of the city. He's mechanical. Don't, oh no, no. Yeah. What are you talking about, Kevin? Jeez. You try that tactic on the king? No, Kevin. Come on, he's mechanical. Okay, yeah, northeast. That's what I was trying to do. I forgot. I want to try to go up here. I think maybe this house up here is him. I just need to go to that area. Is my ice cream's right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. I also have some cookies over there that I ate a few too many of earlier. You like ice cream and cookies? Me too. Me too. How do you eat too many cookies? You see, you put one cookie in your mouth, and you're like, that's good. You know what? I think I'll go for another. You put another cookie in your mouth. You're like, that's good. Yeah, I could go for a third. That's good. And then you're like, dare I go for a fourth? I probably shouldn't, but you know what? All right. Nom, 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 nom. And then you're like, yeah, well, I mean, it's a dozen cookies to the package. You're already almost through a sleeve. Let's go for the 5th and 6th, and then you question everything you've done. Who doesn't eat the entire box of Girl Scout cookies in one sitting? Hey, listen, Girl Scout cookies is a different conversation entirely. I think everybody knows that. Come on. Come on, Gavin. Come on! You don't do that with ice cream and cookies? That is my problem with ice cream and cookies. Why I try not to eat them too much. 3 boxes in one sitting, yeah, that's too many. I think one box in one sitting is honestly too many. It's just... it happens. I guess the guy is not in this house. Box and a half? So you're saying it's normal? No, okay, like if you get Girl Scout cookies, you should expect to eat at least 1.5 boxes that night. Okay. You should expect to buy 12 boxes minimum, and yes. Jesus Christ. 1.5 boxes per meal. You can't forget breakfast. It's fucking 7 in the morning. Get woken up, and you gotta eat your fucking Girl Scout cookies! No such thing as too much, but there is a such thing as, well, I need to go to the store. Yeah. That probably should be the case for me, but we are just guilty of ordering food so bad. $7 a.m. Try 6 a.m. 6 a.m.'s the right time to eat your morning Girl Scout cookies. Yeah. Now what cookies are we talking, you know? Now here's the question. If you eat a box and a half of Girl Scout cookies per meal, can it be like a box of Thin Mints and then half a box of Tagalongs? Is that an option? Don't forget the milk. Oh yeah, put all the Girl Scout cookies in the... Yeah. Put them in the freezer. I put Thin Mints in the freezer. I don't really put much else in the freezer. And I know they don't have Samoas in the freezer, but putting Samoas in the freezer feels a little weird. Yes, you're allowed to mix and match your cookies. I don't know what the point of that lift was. Oh, maybe this is the guy I'm looking for. It must be. Dreamer's Reprieve. What a name. Hello. The man has a wiry strength about him. Kind that comes from years of hard work outdoors. You must be here to see Horace. Well, our home is your home, however humble. What is this place? I'm small. This is my home. My house. Technically, anyway. The other fellow is Horace Metcalf. He knits his brows and gives you a wry smile. Lodger? Housemate? Friend. We're pretty isolated out here, so look after ourselves. I chop our wood and catch our meals while he brings in the coin. Anything else you need? How well do you know Horace? Yeah, He moved in 3 years ago after my wife passed away. I had an empty room and I was lonely. He needed a quiet place where he'd have help if his sickness flared up. Since then he's become part of the family. Most folk think him scatterbrained, but he has such a kind soul. And what an imagination. I have no idea where he gets it all from. I just thank my lucky star I get to live with it. They're fucking, right? Anything else you need? Thank you for your hospitality. Farewell. Hello. The elegant-looking man appears lost in reverie, humming softly to himself. He has a youthful face despite his growing crow's feet, and his voice is as gentle as if he were murmuring to a sleeping babe. Oh, hello there. Where have you come from? You're certainly on the road less traveled. Calls out behind you. Sam, would you be an angel and brew some more tea? We have a guest. Very kind. I didn't catch your name, Mr. Goodness gracious, where are my manners? I am Horace Metcalf, lodger, childminder, and general factotum hereabouts. What? I also have a little sideline as a weaver of dreams, I suppose, which has been surprisingly successful. You're welcome to stay a while and rest your feet. I'm sure Samal will be happy to fix you some refreshments. Takes a dainty sip from a porcelain teacup. So, to what do we owe this serendipitous visit? I'm looking for a Dark Star mercenary? Sure. Metcalf's face lights up with enthusiasm. Ah, the Dark Star Company. What a thrilling topic. I simply can't stop reading about them. The grizzled Jack Basalt, enigmatic Emberian, not forgetting the terrifying Vela Kalos herself. And of course, Caxton Frost is the one best known around here in the kingdom. He was a famed antiquarian and considered one of our brightest minds, so his defection, I almost read that as defecation, was quite a scandal. Alas, he chose the wrong side in a mutiny and was incinerated by one of his own contraptions. How do you know so much about all this? He looks bashful. Ah, well, you mustn't think I'm any kind of expert. You see, making bottled visions isn't like writing a book. You can't control where the slumbering mind wanders. You can only influence it by choosing what fodder it will chew on. Since visions are such a vital industry, the king permits me to access literature from abroad. News pamphlets, ship schematics, Janus Mercenary Weekly, even those silly Kadish Rakehill books. I devour every bit of reading material I can find. Although, it seems like he wants to say more, but then shakes his head. Well, I'll stop there. An artist must keep something in his pocket, eh? Mr. Metcalf, I swear by the king I won't tell a soul. It seems to put him at ease, and he laughs a little. Ah, jelly well said. Well, I suppose there's no harm in it, as long as it's only between us. The truth is, I did not choose these visions. I am plagued by them. Dreams of gleaming sails and burning citadels. The stench of gun smoke and the taste of blood. I hoped that bottling them might somehow pacify them, but still they come. Sometimes I dream of things that I cannot possibly know. Of mushroom-covered ruins in the flickering light of a star shell. Of watching cirro squid frolic off the prow, or sailing through the glittering forest of a siren jelly's tentacles. Of kinship forged in battle, baptized in hellfire. And then there's the Ashen Woman. That's what I call her. She seems to be a recurring character. Of course, those bottles stay locked in my private collection. Somehow it doesn't feel safe to expose the public to her. Even now I see her, with hair like snow and eyes like twin volcanoes. Bold, passionate, sardonic, yet pensive somehow. Her left hand holds the seeds of all our futures, while her right hand holds the sword that ends the world. As Metcalf continues his description, all remaining doubts leave your mind. Somehow you know exactly who he's describing. Vela. Metcalf's teacup pauses on the way to his mouth. I beg your pardon? That's Vela. You're describing Vela Kalos. He lowers the teacup slowly back to its saucer. I am. I mean, I suppose I've seen her woodcut often enough. What of it? I think you know, Mr. Metcalf. Or should I say, Caxton Frost? Metcalf blinks several times. Frost? What does he have to do with... By gum, you can't possibly think I'm this Frost character, can you? Only someone who's met Vela could describe her so vividly. Surely you are mistaken. How could we have ever met? This is some sort of prank. I'm afraid I find it in rather poor taste. I have no idea what's happening. Listen, I'm only an ordinary chap with an overactive imagination. I don't know anything about mercenaries or adventurers. My visions may be realistic, but they're pure fantasy. This is all just a silly misunderstanding. Those visions had to come from a dark star, are they not yours? I swear, upon my good name in the king's, that these visions come from between my own ears. How I wish it were otherwise, some nights. But I would never commit such a fraud against my customers. I abhor those awful dream factories. Stay here and watch me bottle them if you wish. You can verify the entire production process. Now please, can't you see I'm telling the truth? What more must I do to convince you? A faint rattling of porcelain emanates from his cup and saucer. His hands are shaking. If you don't talk, the world could be destroyed. But how, for pity's sake? How can I admit something that isn't true? Dash it all to blazes. He throws up both hands in desperation. I am not Caxton Frost. There's a moment of silence, only broken by the steady dripping of the tea he just splashed across the wall. Now I see. The Clockwork King has erased your memory. What? Don't be absurd. King can't do that. I know there's rumors, but that's all just Union disinformation. Ugh, what a jolly horrid day. This is going to affect my dreams for weeks. A new dark direction for Horace Metcalf. That's what they'll say. Horace, listen to me. Your whole identity is a fiction. You were a dark star, but someone's erased your memory. Now I need your help to save the world. He sighs deeply. You really are very strange. Do you know that? Clearly this conversation has hit a wall. You'll need to find some other way of jogging Metcalf's memory. That private vision stash he mentioned must be the key, but where in the house is he keeping it? Yeah. You like this guy? Yeah, he seems okay. You know, I kind of feel bad that, like, I essentially need to uproot this life he's built in order to progress in, you know, in the fucking plot. But I gotta do what I gotta do. Under his mattress, that's where you keep your keys. Nothing down there, Kevin, you lied to me. Where is he keeping it? Here? Ooh. A ghostly light ripples from within each bottle, their contents swirling like mist. Evidently this is Horace Metcalf's private vision stash. His labeling system is meticulous, and you quickly locate a bottle marked "Not for distribution" that mentions the Ashen Woman. You take the bottle. Okay, now what? I'm gonna drink this. And a little of this. Hello. Let me see. Yep, let's try this again. What do I do with it, though? Find a safe place to imbibe it. Okay. Where do I do that? Am I supposed to, like, just drink it? Yep. See what happens. Huff it. You drift into a restless sleep. You're climbing through the skeleton of a titanic machine. Above you, the Ashen Woman pauses on a rusted clavicle to give you a cocky grin. Come on, slow coach. You forget to oil your legs? That's right, you're Horace Metcalf now, not whoever you were before. You watch Vela input some kind of code, and the Titan's brain case opens so you can clamber out. Then she takes your hand, gives it a reassuring squeeze, and you both lift off the ground. You fly over the corrupted lands. Light as a leaf on the wind. In the distance is a dead city. Charred bones exposed to the desolate sky, growing ever larger as you spiral down towards its gates. Query, any last words, says the Clockwork King, its voice like a cyclone of blowflies and broken glass. You feel your heartbeat quicken. You do remember, don't you? Why do I get to pick? I must obey the inscrutable exhortations of my soul, yes. King's mouth shivers open, its teeth dripping with blood, and you both walk through into darkness. When your eyes adjust, you find yourself in your childhood schoolroom. The room is half buried in compacted ash, the blackboard a palimpsest of faded sums and slogans. Vela, wearing a schoolmaster's cap, throws a shovel at you. Well, boy, aren't you going to show us what you can do? You dig for hours until you strike something brittle and crunchy. You clear away more debris. You realize you're standing on a giant mirror, cracks radiating out from where your blade hit home. You look so different from how you remember. Handsome, hard and imperious, standing fully upright, your legs encased in some kind of clockwork armor. You feel your heart pounding like a battering ram against your ribcage. There's a typo, Dev. Your reflection gives you a cruel, taunting smile. What's the matter, darling? Forget your line? You wake up breathless and drenched in sweat, your thoughts racing. You know where you must go. You know from the vision, from flying over the corrupted lands with Vela, past the abandoned diggers, down to the very southeastern tip, to the lost city of Progress. That is where Horace's memories lie. Okay. Great. Where are the corrupted lands? Is that like over here? Yeah, what a fun dream, yeah.
Expands. Praise the sub.
Okay, I've learned how to respond to this. I've learned. Thank you, Mistress, for the gifted sub, and thank you, Rusty, for acknowledging it. Rusty, how are you doing tonight? Oh. Don't ask. Oh, okay. Well. Okay. Learned how to thank people for the gifted sub thing? Yeah. I learned that a while ago and it's gone. I was worried it was gone. I still didn't find that guy I was looking for. I mean, it's great that I basically found the guy to advance the main plot, but that's not why I was out here. Soup. Yeah, it sounds like you're going through some tough stuff, Rusty. I'm sorry about that. What kind of soup you got, Kevin, huh? Not normally a soup guy, but if it's a few certain kinds, you have my interest. No clue. What does it taste like? It's white. Okay. With chicken? You got stone soup, filled it with brown water. Okay, I'll say that doesn't sound like the kind of soup I'd like. I'll say that, you know? You know what I mean? Oh, that's where I'm going. Well, I didn't find that one guy, but I don't know what to do about it. Oh. Well done. Okay, what is this? No, that's the house I can buy. Maybe I need to go to Morozov? Maybe I'll need to go up to Morozov's tower. I'm gonna go see about that. I want to find this guy for the other quest, because then I'll have all the quests going at once, and that seems, you know, convenient. So that... yeah, that's not where... I want to go up here. Yes. What kind of soup do I like? I like baked potato soup. Sometimes I like French onion soup. Am I in the right place? Yeah, I think so. I don't like lobster bisque. I've had chowder, like clam chowder that I like. And other chowders. But not a lot. It usually doesn't happen. Ow. It's like a chowder. Okay. I'm not a huge chowder fan, but you know, it can be good. Machine emits a buzz and a distorted human voice. Go away, no one's home. Please, I need shelter. I'm being pursued by rogue machines. Wow, sorry to hear that. I'm rooting for you, though. Nobody's home. Who are you? I was trying to come talk to him about that kid. Let me read the quest description again. Oleg Igorovich left a haunting message in the islet northeast of the Machinarium. Access via the city's rear gate. Where is the Machinarium? Also, didn't someone say something about a sketchy graveyard? Yeah, so I can go ahead and do that while I'm running around. I don't know where that one guy is. I'm gonna find him at some point. I might have to look it up. It's crazy. I had chicken nuggies for dinner. And then obviously the fucking cookies. I like chicken nuggies, man. They're so simple, so elegant. I'm so glad, like, this wasn't a bad week by any means. Like, there was nothing wrong with this week. I actually had a pretty good week, but I am so glad it's the weekend, man. Yeah, I just kept hyping the dog up, and not that he understood me, but I was like, I'm gonna be with you for 3 whole days, Rock. Because I'm excited about it. Just relax at home, you know? I do have to do some stuff, like, I gotta put together our bed. But that won't be too hard. And I have to hang up some mirrors. And then I have to take our old fridge to the curb. But other than that, my weekend's gonna be very easygoing. Oh, Rocky's always stoked when I'm home. I mean, I was with him all day today because I work from home on Fridays, usually. He was very happy. Yeah. Searbot banned that guy without... I don't even see a message from him. Welcome to the graveyard, pal. What brings you all the way out here? I'm on official business. Blimey, you mean someone's actually been reading my reports? Better late than never, I suppose. It's these yellow boxes, see? We've had them for years, but even the King's Speaker himself couldn't make head nor tail of them. Told me to look after them till they're needed. That'll be the day. Well, a fair few ticks ago, some of the boxes started talking, and now they won't shut up. Weird stuff. Music sometimes, mind. I knows better than to listen. Maybe you could take a look. Most of the boxes here don't talk. You have to listen closely if you want to find the right ones. Was there out else? Doesn't look like any graveyard I've seen. Yeah, he said that's... Yeah, there wasn't a message. Yeah, I didn't think there was. Like, I was looking at it when it said it banned it, and it just... There was nothing. Anyway. Doesn't look like any graveyard I've seen. Funny sort of gravestones, ain't they? This is where they keep the things the Clockwork King makes what no one can find a use for. Teapots, chess sets, bathtubs, grand pianos. It all ends up here. Some things nobody even knows what they are. Why Its Majesty makes them, I couldn't tell you. There's plenty of stuff people'd give their left arms for that ain't getting built. But it's not for me to question the logic of our king. Was there aught else? Goodbye. I'm glad you liked that. It was terrible. I hear growling. Inside the yellow box is a mechanical console with something like an ear trumpet hanging from the curly wire. Tinny noises issue from its mouth. Can I do that voice and add some really incoherent mumbles? I don't know. Pick up the trombone wrists and you didn't even get it. You just fucking followed my ear over there. I don't know. You pick up the trumpet and put it to your ear. Your brain is flooded by a cacophony of jagged noise, and you realize it's some kind of otherworldly music. Music throbs in an alien time signature, defying your attempts to track its rhythm. Ghostly, inhuman voices lap over each other like waves. It feels like a memory from before the universe was made. My god. This doesn't seem like the king's message. You'll have to try some of the other boxes. My god, what the fuck was that? I hear another one. You hear two people in soft conversation, their voices echoing as if from the other end of a long stone passage. There now, it'll be alright. How is it going to be alright? Lydia's just gone and nobody remembers. I feel like my brain is melting and running out of my ears. I know. All I mean is we've got each other and I ain't going nowhere. A pause. I was washing up today. Did you ever notice how many dishes we have? Enough for 5 people, not 2. Well, it helps to have extra, don't it? You know we can't afford more of anything than we need. We had an extra bed, too, before we sold it, and that cot. This doesn't seem like the king's message. It's kind of fucked. Keep listening. I suppose it was nice to have guests around. Before all this, I mean. Do you remember ever having guests? A pause. How many people used to live in this house, Quessy? A long pause. I don't know. No, me neither. A long silence and a series of odd little wet sounds. Oi, what are you doing? Sorry, should I stop? What? I didn't say stop. You hear grateful sighs, a giggle, and then a loving moan. Jesus Christ. I started fucking while I was listening. The little wet noises description, my god. Pick up the trumpet, put it to your ear, an old man's voice echoes from the other end. Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? I don't know where I am. Please, it's cold. Who's that speaking? The old man doesn't seem to be able to hear you. I can't see anything. I can't feel my body. Is anyone there? Hello? Please, if anyone's there, say something. This doesn't seem like King's message. Okay. These are great. These are great. First you just hear hissing, and then the tune that Aphra hummed. A genderless voice announces with mechanical regularity. 6, 1, 6, 3, 2, break, 5, 2, 6, alder, bantam, 2, break, 4, 6. The voice drones on, then repeats. This must be the king's message. Scribble down everything you can, then replace the trumpet. Okie dokie. Alright, real quick. I want to see how to find this fucking other guy. Missing persons. Let me see. Looking it up. I don't care. Judge me all you want. Okay, missing persons. Yep. I just need to know where this fella is. Wait. Nope. That's not what I need. Okay. And there's this fucking Steam guide that someone made that has every side quest in this game. I'm just gonna try to go to what I need. What? Missing persons? That's what I'm looking for. I don't see it. Here it is. Behind the elevator shaft. Okay, it's in town. I just need to go back to town. Alright, well, I gotta go back to turn everything else in anyway. Pogo sticks. Thoughts? None? I don't know. I would never? Is that a thought? I mean, yeah. Skateboards are better? Oh, absolutely, yes. I agree with that. I don't even associate the two. I guess, like... Hey, what do you think of apples? I'm like, I don't know. Don't you think oranges are better? I'm like, yeah, sure. Where's the person I talked to here? There's like a lady sitting at a desk. I don't remember where she is. Pogo sticks are the worst foot-based form of transportation. Honestly, I wouldn't even call them a form of transportation. It's just like a thing to do for fun. You know, like, you can't fucking get anywhere in a fucking pogo stick. Like, you can just walk better than that. Royal Factor glances up at you over her little wire-rimmed glasses. Did you find the cargo, citizen? I'm afraid I have no time for you otherwise. Dump the pickled head on her desk. Friend of yours? Factor raises her eyebrows and lets out a low whistle. Not personally, but we should thank him nonetheless. After all, he's saved both your head and mine, see? What's so important about this head, anyway? Factor maintains an impenetrable poker face. That would be Chairman Duncan. The inimitable... I don't even know what that is. First leader of the Machinist Guild. Apparently our king is convinced that he possessed some critical knowledge of the correct path forward. I did not mean to skip. In the meantime, given the current instability, Its Majesty has decreed that the head be moved to Ferropolis and put on display. For public veneration, to bolster morale, see? Okay. She pats on the glass jar gently and smiles at you. I don't know about you, but I feel better already. Anyway, travel permit. Yes, let's get you started. Sorted, shall we? She produces an official-looking parchment and begins filling it in. Not to worry, this will stand up to scrutiny. After all, it's quite real. So how do you know Mikhail? Seems like you owe him quite the favor. Factor's quill stops moving. She gives you a cautioning look, then gently sets it down. Misha and I have a good working relationship. It's in our way, we both serve the king. Both of us have targets to meet. He has access to goods that are subject to temporary mismatch of supply and demand here in the kingdom, whereas I have a city to feed and clothe, see? So it's everyone in Ferropolis who owes Mikhail a favor. She stamps the parchment and gives you a bright smile, not least yourself. Well, I believe all is in order here. The gate bridges will be open to you now. Send my love to Misha, won't you? Cool. So does that complete the quest, or do I have to go, like, go to a gate bridge? Yeah, I gotta do that. I'm still gonna go back and finish my main house back on the mainland. And I gotta buy a house here. Freaking hold potato. Just started licking out of your empty soup bowl and is making a lot of noise. Oh. Is she like making the spoon go everywhere? Is that what's happening? Usually what happens when my doggos do that. I was gonna see if I can get some iron. I need to stock up on iron. Oh, you're not open. That's my bad. Time of day is it? Let me go rest. I can rest now. It's a glass bowl and it was sitting on the stone in front of the fireplace. Oh, I see. Jesus. It's a different kind of noise. Oh, I have a balcony. That's nice. It's nighttime? I didn't even realize. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I guess it is brighter now. Next time I get near a gate bridge, I should just go... basically just go and complete that quest. I thought we already went all that. Why did you make me like go through why I'm buying stuff again? I thought you sold the iron ore, maybe not. Was it you? Wouldn't really make sense. No. Oh, what is it, Kevin? No, I want to, well, alright, that is actually what I wanted, but I didn't mean to buy it in that moment. It's fine, it's fine. New YouTube video launches tomorrow, it sure does. Yeah, my second YouTube video is going up tomorrow at noon. Basically my rule is I'm gonna pump out the YouTube videos as quick as I can. I can't really promise a definite timeline right now. Maybe as time goes on I'll be able to, but if there's a new video that week, it'll only be once a week tops. There's no way it'll even be that. It'll probably be once every 2 weeks. But if it posts, it'll be at Saturday at noon, noon CST, Central Standard Time. And if it doesn't post at noon Central Standard Time on Saturday, that means there's not going to be a new video that week. That's just how it's going to work for right now. Hopefully, as I get used to editing and kind of integrate it into my life a little better, I'll have a more consistent schedule, but that's what I'm working with right now. But, this video is real stupid. Like super extra stupid with stupid sprinkled on top. Until I become a famous YouTuber, then I'll be a full-time YouTuber making millions. Oh yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, then I'll have a better schedule about uploading videos, yeah. Right. When that happens. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that. Yeah. Yeah, right. YouTube videos. Yes. Indeed. Kevin has been telling me how great my video is. He needs to stop. He's giving me an inflated ego, but, you know, you can keep stroking it, Kevin. I don't mind. Okay, okay, where is the lift? I want to find this other guy. Oh, here's the lift. Okay. So, it said right next to the lift was the guy. Let me look at this guy again. Okay, I think I see. Yeah, okay. Funnily enough, I think I actually went to where he is once before. Like, I think I actually went in this building. I'm pretty sure it's this one. That isn't the link. Does it not work? Oh. Honestly, I thought that would work. Isn't that it? Like, what's wrong with it? I'm curious. Is it because you have to do channel and then Lucius Light? And that's probably what it is. I want to see if that works, though. Strangely, if you go there, it looks different. No, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. YouTube video coming out tomorrow. No, that's gonna take you to Lucius Light. Like the lights, the lighting company. A gas bottle flies past your ear and smashes against the door frame. Its thrower is a middle-aged man, clearly very drunk. Huda, he hiccups. Fuck are you? Get a mug and damn home. Sir, are you quite alright? Man struggles to focus his eyes on you. Am I alright? Am I alright? My child's gone. You're asking me if I'm alright. You slug sucker, shitbird, miserable fuckster. Oh, Luke lights up the. Oh, Rusty. What is this about your child? Who's asking? I'm an adventurer. Maybe I can find your child. Adventure? You're fucking. Excuse me, adventure? What the hell does that mean? Oh, you're gonna slash me with a sword? He makes wild swinging motions with his hands. If you want anything useful out of him, you'll need to sober him up. Give him a slap. Have a potion of truth, sure. The man shrugs and drinks it. His eyes widen as he stares around in wonder. Then he looks at you. Oh, stranger, I'm so sorry. He shakes his head to clear it. Woof. Oleg glares at you. Is this your idea of helping? You've wasted your time. My child is gone and I'm still here. That's all there is. Case closed. End of message. What do you mean? Then why did you post that notice? I have no child. Once, yes. Galette Mishkin and Indira Mishkin died young. Buried them myself. Ancient history. You can see I live here alone. But last month I found something. A locket in among the junk at the back of the cabinet that I never opened. It says, to my father. I don't recognize it, yet somehow I know I've seen it before. I thought about it, and there's only one answer. The locket is mine. I did have another child. One that I've somehow forgotten. So now you've heard the whole sorry tale. Isn't it pathetic? A grown man weeping over a fantasy. I don't care if you believe me, just leave me to drown myself in peace. Can you tell me anything at all about the child? Nothing. You see my problem? There are no clues. The pain is so much worse now that I know, and yet I have no way to end it. I thought perhaps if I drink enough, I'll forget all over again. No such luck. So now you see, the case is hopeless. The one person who could help would never talk to me. As I said, you're wasting your time. What if I could talk to this person for you? Oleg examines you, weighing his options. Well, if it'll make you leave me in peace. The west of the city is called a place called the Library of Untruths. No signs point to it, no official map marks it. But it's there. Take my locket and show it to the librarian, and perhaps maybe she will help. Listen, I'm not sentimental. I know my child may be dead, or worse. All I want to know is their name and their fate. At least then I know who to mourn for. I'll see what I can do, Mr. Mishkin. Next time I won't miss. You could blow him up? I mean, theoretically, couldn't you say that as a solution to every problem? Okay, so I gotta go back to the library at some point, but let me deal with these other quests I have. I gotta get the corrupted lands. I feel like that'll just come as I do these other quests. Pretty sure. Oh, I gotta go to Afra after nightfall. That's what it is. It is the solution. Bombs. Bombs are a solution. I mean, you know, if everyone's dead, no one really has any problems anymore. Carpet? Carpet bombs? Yes, Kevin, carpet bombs. It gets so much darker. It is so dark at night in this. It's not like extremely dark or anything like that, but it can be a bit disorienting jumping from like mid-day time to dark. Here, you. We need to play Arma again. Yeah, last time we played it, I was really inebriated, so I don't really remember anything that happened. Hello. Afra's mechanical arm gives you a fluid salutation. How goes our task? I found the king's message in the graveyard. Really? She reads the transcript excitedly. Let's see. Could it... No, wait. Oh! She beams up at you. Stars aflame, so I wasn't imagining it. This confirms my analysis. The king is speaking to us, and we must show that we've heard. How did we do that? The king speaks a dialect of cipher language known as six-fold cipher. It's tremendously difficult for human brains to parse. So for your audience, you'll need a cranial moderator installed into your skull. Jesus. Sorry, installed into my what? Don't worry, it's quite safe. All new machinists receive one when we pass our exams. There's only one cranial engineer still alive who's qualified to install them. Luckily, she has a soft spot for me. Seek out Morozov in the mountains north of Feropolis. Tell her I sent you. Mention this Sidovsky problem and she'll fix you up. Any questions? I have some concerns about this skull machine. What's so alarming? Would you hesitate to enhance your eyes with spectacles or replace a rotten tooth with gold? You must understand, the royal language opens many doors here. Most people would give their left hands to speak it. Any further questions? Okay, alright, fine. Alright. You say yes to brain implants? I say I don't know to brain implants. You know? Okay, so I gotta go to Morozov's tower again, and then I gotta go to the Library of Truths again. Let me be sure I've set my my fast travel thing to be here. So I need to figure out how to buy a house. Alright. Now let's just walk out. Go from there. I will say this area is probably the most interesting to me. Like the lore behind it, but like the quests are kinda nothing. Like it's just a lot of running around. Whereas in like all the other areas, there were some that were like combat focused, some that were social focused, some that were running around. This is just like everything has you just running from one place to the next. But like the lore behind it all is interesting, and that's what keeps me going on this part. Ow. Fucking speeding through all these guys. You sent me a TikTok? Oh, did you? Oh. Did you send it to me on TikTok, or did you text it to me? You texted it to me. Well, should I? Alright. Before I read this, let me satiate Kevin's need.
See that thing?
Yeah. It's just AI Billy Mays, snorting, what was that, OxyClean? Yeah. That's cool. Go away, no one's home. I'm looking for Morozov, is this the right tower? Never heard of him. Chief Interpreter Afra sent me, it's about the Saidovsky problem. Long pause, then a loud clunk. Doors unlocked. Wipe your boots. Hello. The stout, aging machinist looks surprised to see you. What? How'd you get inside? Get out of here right now or my security will fry you to a crisp. You let me in? What? Why in the hell would I do that? I'll have you know I'm in the middle of some very important work. You notice a cheaply bound romance, open spine up beside her, plus stacks of dirty plates and half-empty teacups. Afer wants me to get a cranial modulator. Moderator, sweetheart. It's called a cranial moderator. She scratches her head. Afra, huh? Bitch won't even write me, and now she wants a favor. I guess she knows I can't say no to her. What is the Saidovsky problem, anyway? Psh, it's a famous problem in cipher theory, but whether you should use an advanced time spell to go backwards. We're both assigned to work on it years ago, and now it's how we met. Morozov shakes her head. That dumb bitch. So you'll help then? Sure, sure. I guess technically it's my job or something. My condolences on becoming her new recruit. If you ask me, the guild's a sinking ship. Now listen, sweetheart, getting your brain to accept a big hunk of gears as part of itself isn't exactly a cakewalk. My god. Pick a person, someone you really cherished. See, someone that made you who you are. You're gonna forget them. And I'll stick the cranial moderator in their place. It'll be as dear to you as they were. Don't tell me about them, I don't care, just think of them. Say your goodbyes, eh? My god! Forget your parents, you've given up trying to make them understand. Forget your first love, you needn't carry that heartbreak anymore. Forget your best friend, it hurts to think how far apart you've grown. Forget your mentor, you still feel the sting of their disappointment. I guess the mentor thing feels like it. No. Let's forget the first love. That's right, just like that, come to mama, you fall into a black and timeless place. When you come to, your head feels heavier than before. Stupid thing, where did I leave it? Well, hey now, look who's awake. How you doing, sweetheart? Glurg. Truer words were never spoken, hun. Well, seems the moderator went in nice and smooth. Congratulations, you're part machine. Are there any drawbacks? Oh, sure. Watch out for migraines, seizures, deafness, blindness, aneurysms, nightmares, prophetic dreams, mental decline, partial or total amnesia, paranoia, delusions of being dead, religious ecstasy and or agony, out-of-body experiences, Wycliffe's idiocy, gangrene. You'll want to come in for a checkup every few years. Some of those metals are a little toxic. Worst of all, whenever someone has a problem with the king's magic, they'll ask you to fix it. Ugh, I should have farmed silk slugs. All makes sense to you? What can I do now that it's installed? Now you can understand the six-fold cipher language of our glorious king. Read it, write it, speak it, or hear it, or shove it up your ass for all I care. All makes sense to you? Yep, alright. Leave my tower and never speak to me again, okay? She has some stuff that I want. I know she does. God, that's a big bed. Look at that jump. Alright. Alright, I gotta go run across all the way over here to the Library of Untruths. Yeah. Shimmy down a mountain. Okay. Now I think I go through the forest to get to it. I'm pretty sure that's how I got to it. Yeah, I think that's it. There. I have to reach it from this fucking cliff. Yeah. I knew it'd be kind of a little bit of a run. Alright. Hello. Hello again, dearie. Can I help you find anything? Library of Untruths. She looks at you over her spectacles. The Library of what? That certainly doesn't sound like a real place, dearie. If such a place did exist, you wouldn't be allowed there, and so if this was it, you'd have to leave, but... She smiles sweetly at you. It doesn't, and this isn't, so you're fine. Does this change your answer? Show her Oleg's locket. Yeah. She frowns. What's this? Did Oleg send you? Damn it, I already told him I know nothing about any... Her eyes catch the locket, and suddenly she can't look away. Locket. So you do recognize it. I've never seen this locket in my life, except... Why does it feel so... She takes it gingerly, feeling it in her hands. She shoves the locket back at you. Please leave. Tell that drunken, bloody oaf I want nothing to do with him, and I'm not... She slams her fist on the desk to emphasize her point, prompting a chorus of mechanical chitterings from the ceiling. The librarian sighs and lowers her voice to a sharp whisper. As I said, I'm not rescinding my petition. Sorry, what petition do you mean? Our divorce petition. Isn't that why Oleg sent you? We've been waiting for more than a year now for His Majesty's ruling. Unfortunately, there's a backlog. You misunderstand. I'm looking for Oleg's missing child. She listens to your explanation with growing alarm. But that's preposterous. It can't be right. I know that isn't. Her eyes return inexorably to the locket. King's mercy, it's true, isn't it? She looks back at you, seemingly on the verge of tears. I apologize for my outburst. I'm a little taken aback, you see. It's my child, too. Listen, I can't help you. This is just an ordinary library, you see. There's nothing here about any missing child. And I'm authorized to help you with whatever you need. You understand? I get it. You're enchanted, so you can't talk about this place. Okay. She gives you a meaningful look. Don't be absurd. There used to be a librarian here who could only lie. But she turned into a dragon and flew away. Is there anything you are allowed to talk about? If there were any record of your child, how would I find it? Well, since neither I nor Oleg can remember the child, it stands to reason that they never existed. And if they never existed, there certainly couldn't be any record here. Or certainly not here. Anyway, there's no way to access the reading room upstairs without a royal permit. No way at all. Could you imagine if it was something as it was something as simple as a hidden lever? Her gaze briefly darts under her desk. She yawns theatrically. Oh dear, I'm feeling rather tired. You'll behave yourself if I rest my eyes for a moment, won't you? Reach over her desk for the hidden lever. Yep. Anything you are allowed to talk about? Whatever you mean. Naturally, I can tell you basic facts about this library, such as how to access documents, and no one would mind if we chat about our own lives, or the weather, or such like. Just can't discuss any hidden purpose to the library or some spooky enchantment I might be under, because, of course, neither thing exists. Alright. It's, Genevieve, by the way. My name, Genevieve Mishkin. I don't know why, but I felt you should know that. Okay. Alright. I'm starting to realize that, like, there's a little more to the fact that it's called the Clockwork Kingdom, because he's, like, fucking with time and memories and shit. Machine thrums with sorcery. A quill is tethered to it by a silver chain. Welcome to the Library of Untruth. Please inscribe thy query. Beware, unsanctioned access is punishable by controlled annihilation. Show me your file on Oleg Igorovich Mishkin. Wheels and gears begin to turn. Below your feet you hear the library pulling up scrolls and be loaded into the machine. Pondering. Alas, cannot summon codex. Record of fault. Codex not sanctioned for this installation. Only redacted subjects are listed in this archive. Descrying related codices. Oh god. DCCCCLIII Genevieve Elodie Mishkin. Branch 1. CXXIX DXXII Igor Suleimanovich Mishkin. Yeah, let's do Genevieve. Blah blah blah. Status redacted. Okay. Tell me more about this person's history. Creative selection of original for... Wait. Created by order... What? What? One more entry which somehow didn't appear in your initial search. Third child cannot conjure verse. Okay, tell me about this unknown third child. Subject re-index under Royal Project MMCCCIX by petition of Sunil Khan, King's Speaker. This Project Horoscope. Okay, sealed. Can you tell me anything related to this person? Machine rumbles and whirs for some time as it dredges up the next scroll from deep within the recesses of the library. What the fuck am I wearing? Just... a button down? And an undershirt? What the fuck are you wearing? Machine rumbles and whirs for some time as it dredges... blah 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 blah, yeah. Annals of Royal Project Horoscope, blah blah blah. Okay. Branch 1, dead by suicide. Branch 2, dead in prison. Branch 3, executed for sedition. Branch 4, emigrated without permit. Branch 5, assigned to royal service. I don't understand. Who are all these people? Okay. What does cannot conjure verse mean? When records in royal annals are lost or corrupted. Attempt manual inspection or file petition to chaos operations. What happened to original subject 5? Show me their history. It's time you hit pay dirt. There are all the milestones and misfortunes of Oleg's third child, recounted with the clinical detachment of an account book. Registered in Royal Annals, age 6, assigned to basic schooling, reassigned with family to Theropolis. Petition Machinist Rex for technical schooling, denied. Okay, continue. Assigned to factory service. Petition for medical permit. Granted. Permit revoked due to supply considerations. Assigned to horoscope in year 16 of its life, I guess. Assigned to menial service. Arrested for sumptuary violations. Petition for change of common name granted as per project parameters. Petition for corporeal transfiguration. Change of sex denied. Appealed previous petition denied. Assigned to agricultural service in Istrik Oblast as per project parameters. Okay. Okay. Weird. Some sort of fucking secret government project going on that they're covering up. Alright, Genevieve. Oh, she was crying. I think I found something about your miss. How are you holding up? She wipes her eyes. Oh, thank you for asking, dearie. I'm sure I'll be alright. People can go back to normal after anything, can't they? As long as we have some way to get there. Take it off? Why? What's your beef with my shirt? When my little Indira died, we had a funeral. Sang songs, said goodbye, then there was a gravestone with a name on it. I still visit every year. It was like, I don't know, like a bridge, linking the world where she was alive to the one where she was gone. But this, what am I even meant to do with this? At least there's only machines here to witness my tears. Take off all of it. No! No! I think I found something about your missing child. Oh, well then. Go ahead, I'm as ready as I can be. Shot fired. Oh, shit. You know what's funny is, like, before I started streaming, I was like, I need to go grab a shot glass. Just in case. Let me see what I can scrounge up back here. I have liquor. Alright. Got the liquor. But I have to drink it out of this. I don't know. It was a gift. Hold on, I'm gonna fill it up. Fill it up. A little.
Come on down to McDonald's. We got everything you want. We got everything you eat. Fries and hamburger with cheese. Come on, order a Big Mac. Big Mac. Hire a high seat. Now we even got cosmetics. Come and eat McDonald's with me. Yeah, you should. She's a piece of McDonald's cosmetics. Yeah, you should. She's a piece of McDonald's cosmetics.
This thing is so fucking weird, dude. Also, thank you for the McDonald's music. Everybody loves that shit. Tanner saw it and went, it looks like stone soup? What looks like stone soup? Wait, we got this fucking pug cup thing. That might be like a little more than even like a double shot, but it's plenty. Regardless. It's a pug mug! Alright, fuck you, Tanner. Put some rocks in it. It's stone soup with brown water. Is that what you meant? That makes more sense. Better watch that whore mouth. Jesus Christ. Are you drinking? Like, what's going on with you? Last known location was a place called Istrik Oblast. Istrik. Oh dear me. That's what we used to call the corrupted lands before they were consumed. I've never heard of any survivors. I didn't get the child's name. Something about a fault in the status check. How curious. That's quite similar to what the king says when you ask about people who've fallen prey to the corruption. Genevieve looks forlorn. I suppose the answer is staring us in the face, isn't it? When something becomes corrupted, its official records get scrambled. Some say it also affects people's memories of the thing. She sighs, although obviously, you and I both know that last part is claptrap. Istrik is gone, but there's a royal cleanup camp near where it used to be, out in the corrupted lands. If there are any clues left as to the child's fate, you'll surely find them there. How do I reach the corrupted lands? The far eastern end of this island across an artificial ditch. The whole area is restricted by order of the king, and the cleanup crew gets in and out by sky barge. She glances around to check the mechapedes are still dormant, then lowers her voice. Between you and me, I heard there's some kind of abandoned machine out there you could clamber up. Here, she passes you a little scrap of paper. Here are the access codes we use at the library. A lot of the king's machines use the same ones. Perhaps if you try them, you'll get lucky. Okay. What is the nature of this corruption? Nobody's quite sure, dearie. I do know it started long before the fall of Istrik. Just little outbursts here and there. Only murmured about, never officially acknowledged. Then the City of Progress was consumed in a matter of weeks, and the rest of Istrik wasn't far behind. After that, everyone knew. I remember exactly where I was when I heard Progress had fallen. In that little apartment in Ferropolis, washing Oleg's socks. Oh, King's blessing on those brave cleanup workers. Alright. I'm feeling I'll have to go to the corrupted lands for more than one reason. Alright, let me see what I'm working with here. Yep. Okay, gotta return to Aphra. We'll go from there. Your parents told you not to eat rocks and stones, and then they'd ask if you want salt on your fries. Did you come up with that yourself? Alright, back to town, back to Aphra. I have a feeling at some point Aphra's gonna be like, we have to go to the corrupted lands! I haven't streamed much, so you have to give to shit. You have to give me shit. Yeah, fair enough. It's like, but the thing is, you're not even... You're just like, I don't know, you just... You better watch your whore mouth, like, Jesus Christ, I'm like... I don't even know what I said. You watch that whore mouth. What did you say? You're gonna eat breakfast in the morning. Whore. You're playing WoW, so you have to type fast. You know, my sub to WoW is still going. I'm scared to ask. Tanner, are you able to look and see what the last time I was online in WoW is? Does it matter what you say? I guess not. No? Okay. Well, I still have my subscription going. The only thing I was doing is every once in a while I was playing playing around in the auction house. Yeah, that's a good way, accurate way to put it. But it's been a long time since I logged in, and I'm worried that I lost all my auction house money. I need to just go check. I'm gonna boot up battle.net just so I remember to do that. Either today or tomorrow. Okay. What am I? Oh, that's right. I need to go meet the lady at night. Let me just go sleep. I wonder how I buy a house. Like, am I missing something about doing that? It's usually like a notice I can find. So many notices, holy shit. You did it, you drank juice a lot, so much, you chugged that shit so good. What kind of juice? I'm just looking up how to get the Clockwork Kingdom house. Oh, you gotta complete the quest, the vision trade. Okay. Let me do this. Vision quest. Vision trade, rather. Okay. So, there's apparently a quest I did not pick up, and this is the quest that gets me the house. I want to be sure I get that. It said there was a building next to the palace, or next to the entrance to the palace. But I don't remember where the palace is. Hello. I just moved in. Okay. Okay. I just skipped through that. It didn't seem like important. I'm just trying to find this quest. Whoops. Get that quest, son. Oh, it was apple juice? I was trying to think of what my... So... This is kind of related, kind of not. I don't like apples, generally. I don't like apple-flavored things, or just apple stuff. but I love apple cider. And I have like a big bottle of apple cider that I've just been drinking out of over by the couch on the other side of the desk. My wife is giving me shit because I drink that but not apple juice. What are your thoughts about that, Kevin? Okay, I see where I need to go. Apple cider's different. It is, yes. I agree. I agree. Hello. Vision trader, yes, this is what I need. I didn't mean to buy that. Erotic. Okay, wait a second, what? Yeah, it is cinnamon, yeah. Yeah, you get more cinnamon than actual apple. Yeah. I fucking love anything with cinnamon, so it does make sense that I like apple cider, huh? Okay, so top floor of tall building, so I think I need to go up higher. I think maybe up there. Hold on. This fucking guide kind of sucks. Okay. Okay. So they're saying top floor of this, I'm pretty sure. Which I almost went up here and then decided not to. Is it you? This middle-aged woman looks worn to the bone, with bags under her eyes and deep worry lines in her forehead. Her jet black hair is unkempt but held in place by a long ornamented pin of surprising finery. Oh, hello. Are you one of Nadja's pals? I'm afraid she's not seeing anyone right now. Is she alright? Looks like she's out for the count. Something about your manner seems to cut her, and when she speaks, her voice cracks as if she's about to cry. No. She's not alright. Woman closes her eyes and takes a deep breath. I apologize, stranger. You're not seeing me at my best just now. I'm Nadja's mother, Yasmin. This is last month I've been her full-time carer as well. It's those bottled visions, you see. What happened to her? Our family has had a rough few years, and there wasn't much joy in our lives. So when Nadja first started getting into visions, I was happy for her. Then she began spending all her free time dreaming. Soon she was sleeping until noon, missing work. Now she barely wakes up at all, and she's never lucid when she does. She can't work, she can't even feed herself, but she does need food and fuel to keep warm. With all these summoning glitches, I have to pay cash on the black market, and we're down to the last dregs of our savings. Yasmin shrugs despairingly. I just don't know how we can survive like this for much longer. Isn't there some kind of treatment? Yasmin throws up her hands in frustration. I don't know. I'm not an alchemist or any kind of vision expert. We petitioned the king for a doctor to visit, but with the way things are, it'll be months before we hear back. Maybe I could find Nadja a doctor. Tentative hope is kindled in her eyes. Oh, would you? Yes, you could ask Vidal, the vision trader, about it. I doubt I could face him myself without knocking his lights out and trashing his shop. Vidal must have seen cases like Nadja's before. If there's any way to help her, he'll surely know. She arches her eyebrows, and if he refuses, you tell him he'll answer to me. Yasmin makes her best attempt at a smile. Was there anything else you needed? You're not the biggest fan of cinnamon? If they made peach cider, I'd like that too. Well, I mean, the whole discussion was because I don't like apples. I like peaches, so, you know, it's not really applicable. I fucking love apple cider, man. It's like... honestly, like... fall might be like my favorite season, mainly. Big thing is definitely the temperatures dropping from summer. Thank fucking God for that. But also, like, all the food and drinks and stuff like that is just top notch. Man, it's just great. Welcome back, good citizen. What's your fantasy today? Here on behalf of a customer called Nadja. Nadja? Why, yeah, she's a regular mine. One of my best customers, actually, but I haven't seen her in weeks. Is anything the matter? It's not good. I'm afraid she's very sick. Vidal's face falls into an expression of horror as you explain the situation. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I've read about this happening, of course. I've just never... I mean, nobody I know... Look, I don't know anything about this. I'm just a shopkeeper, you understand? You're well connected in the vision trade. You must know someone who can help. He seems to take strength from your words. Yes. Yes, you're right. Nadja is my customer, and I have a responsibility to her. King knows I never wanted to do her any harm. Dr. Pripp, that's the man you want. He's a medical genius and quite a canny businessman. He invented much of the technology that sustains our trade. I know he's been studying dream sickness very closely. Pripp runs the Royal Vision Works in the Cloud Pine Oblast. It's in the far northeast of the kingdom, on its own little island beyond the mountains. I'm sure I'll have some treatment or elixir for poor Nadja. Vidal sighs, sounding rather less chirpy than usual. Well, what else can I do for you? Peach... I know, peach cider does sound good, now that you say it. So that's... where? Oh, that's far away. Okay. I can get there. At some point, I gotta go to the gate bridge. What other fruits would make like a good cider? You're 199% sure that's a thing. That's pretty certain. I mean, it sounds good. I'd try it. I've never heard of it, which is the only reason I would have any doubt that it's a thing. Like, it sounds like it should be a thing, but I've just never heard of that. Alright, am I going? Yeah, I'm going that way. Just gonna round this mountain and go on the lower path instead of the higher one. Google thought I was talking to it. Okay. Ooh, apricot.
Please rephrase your request?
Shut the fuck up. Apricot cider sounds really good. Pear cider? That would be good. That's a good one. That's a really good one. I think, like, what other fruits do I see with, like, cinnamon? All the fruits similar to an apple. I don't know about that. It's just fruits that pair with cinnamon. What do you mean? What do you mean a fucking peach is similar to an apple? What do you mean? I don't know. Are you saying like flavor profiles? Maybe I could see that. You didn't say peach? Yeah, but it was on the list and whatever. I need to speak with Dr. Pripp. I'm sorry, Dr. Pripp is extremely busy at present and is only seeing visitors by appointment. Can I help you with anything else? Take me to Pripp or the king will hear of it. The clerk looks perturbed. Oh, my apologies, Your Honor. Why didn't you say earlier? Even so, I'm afraid I'll need to see some kind of order from the king. It says so in our letter patents, you see. She points to an official-looking document proudly displayed upon the wall. I'm here about a very sensitive matter. Best for everyone if it stays off the books, no? Clerk gives you a knowing look. Ah, of course, Your Honor. The good doctor is up on the top floor. I'm sure he'll be happy to assist you. She remembers herself. Oh, and long live the king, of course. You said apricot and pear, similar to an apple in some aspects. False. I don't know why you said false. Okay. Kiwi cider sounds disgusting. Yeah, I thought of like mango cider. I don't think that'd be good. But it also, I could see it working, but in most cases that sounds like it wouldn't work. You know? Mango cider, I mean. Smell of jasmine lingers around this excessively well-kept man. Little round spectacles frame his cadaverous face, and a neatly trimmed mustache nestles on his top lip. Well, well, there's something one doesn't see every day, a mystery visitor. I know all the names and faces of my workers' regular visitors, so I would warrant you are here to see me. Gives you a small but theatrical bow. Dr. Karl von Pripp at your service, physician, vision-right, and appointed steward of all the industrious dreamers who serve here. Mango cider works. I feel like it could, but it doesn't necessarily have to. So what brings you to the Royal Vision Works today? This place is sick? Why is this place sick? It looks like a hospital, it feels like a prison. I'm here on behalf of a woman who can't wake up. Dr. Pripp listens to your tale with studious dispassion, his brows slightly furrowed. It is a most unfortunate case. Alas, it is also a familiar one. Would you like the good news first or the bad news? Bad news. Bad news is that there is no known cure for chronic Onironism once it advances to such a late stage. Naturally, this is a major avenue of my research, but in my professional opinion, it is unlikely to bear fruit for at least a decade. The good news is that I can offer at least 2 solutions to the poor girl's predicament. Her mother may not like them, but I am a doctor and not a minor god. The simplest option is for Nadja to join our happy crew. Many of our workers are chronic cases like her, and I can assure you they are comfortable and well taken care of. Her mother would share in the profits while being relieved of the burden of caring for her and could visit regularly during our open hours. Naturally, we'd also pay you a finder's fee. Alternatively, Yasmin could buy her own vision siphon, also known as a dream crown. I believe the current price is 120 coins, including permit fees. This would enable her to support Nadja at home by bottling and selling her visions independently. I'll have to see what Yasmin thinks. Why don't you take one of our standard contracts for her to read through? Pre-stamped 0th class Royal Post envelope is included in the package. Yasmin accepts our offer. I shall leave her your finder's fee with Vidal, the vision trader in Faropolis. Thanks, I suppose. Remember, this is not a decision that should be taken lightly. I encourage Yasmin to take all the time she wishes. Okay, then. Very interesting. I mean, honestly, those aren't terrible solutions. I think the one of the girl working here might make more sense. Okay, ooh, banana cider sounds amazing. I don't know how that'd be done though, like... Huh. I don't know if I've ever even had, like, banana juice. Gross. Don't you, like, not like bananas? Yeah, but banana with cinnamon would sound good. It's just the... Yeah, you said it's like a smoothie. Yeah, like, what is banana juice? Is it just fucking blended up banana? Yeah. I like banana. I like banana a lot. Just a thick-ass paste of tasty goodness. Okay, as soon as you said paste, I kinda got turned away from it a little. You don't like to eat paste? No. Never really been something I've been into, I'll be honest. Not really a childhood habit I had or anything like that. Alright, I'm gonna go do the gate bridge thing just to get it done. I think it'll get out of my journal if I just go open a gate bridge. Whoa. The fuck? My mouse just like slide down? I don't know. I probably need to like actually head in a direction. Where's the path? Here it is. Never tried to glue. Heard great things. Refused to try it though. There are lots of edible pastes. Pasta sauce is a paste sometimes? Okay, yeah. But okay, like yes, I've put tomato paste in my chili whenever I make chili. A little, you know, some of it. But I don't just fucking eat tomato paste on its own, you know what I mean? So no, I don't just like eat paste. Like imagine like something the consistency of toothpaste that you're eating that just tastes like pure tomato or something. Open up. There we go. You'll eat paste. Just plain on its own, alone? Why did I get treasure for that? Return to Yasmin, return to Aphra. There you go, the corrupted lands. Yeah, I'm wrapping things up. Let me go to Yasmin real quick. The fuck? Can I break this? No. Oh. Oh, look at you, Mr. Fancy Pants Luke. I have to eat paste with something. Well, you don't get to enjoy a banana smoothie then, mister. Tasty is a luxury. What? Whoa. Okay. So... I know both of you very well. Very well. And I know both of you are completely full of shit. Tasty is a luxury. Rich as fancy pants mother. You have more money than me. Okay. You find Yasmin feeding her daughter porridge from a wooden bowl, singing a soft lullaby. She looks worn down to the bone, blah blah blah. Managed to find a doctor, but it's not good news. Hand her the sheath of papers that Prip gave you and began to explain. From the way Yasmin listens, you can tell that she has plenty of experience maintaining composure in the face of tragedy. This time, though, it's not enough. You're over here eating peasant paste with noodles. Paste with noodles? Isn't that just pasta? Are you describing pasta? Come from poor roots? Man, it's not like I was fucking rich. I eat steak and lobster? Are you talking to me? When? Okay. Offer her a handkerchief to wipe her tears. When she's finished, she looks over at Nadja for a time. Oh, my darling, how could I have let this happen to you? Yasmin looks back at you. I know you did your best, but this is quite the dilemma you've brought me. What do you think I should do? I'd send her to the Vision Works. That way you won't have to worry anymore. Yeah, I kind of agree. Yes, in theory it's the obvious choice, but I don't know how to care for Nadja properly. I don't know how to care for Nadja properly, let alone bottle her visions. But they do. And obviously the money wouldn't go amiss. She pats the contract you gave her. If the figures described here are even halfway accurate, I'll be able to live comfortably for as long as Nadja's illness lasts. My heart tells me I should keep Nadja here, no matter how long it takes for me to learn the vision trade, or how difficult it would be to take care of her. If there's any way I can still communicate with her, even if it's only through dreams, I want to take it. Truthfully, though, it's moot. I don't have 120 coins to buy a dream crown from Vidal, and I doubt I ever will. My neighbors have been a tremendous help, but there isn't that much cash in this entire tenement. I suppose I'll get in touch with... I could have just given her the money if she wanted. I suppose I'll get in touch with this Dr. Prip and begin the process. What else can I do? What if I mean, if that's what you want to do, I'll pay for it. Yeah. You can tell that Yasmin is conflicted about your offer. What? Oh, no. I can't possibly accept that. You've already helped so much. Really, I insist. Call it a loan if you like. No interest. Pay it back before the world ends. She smiles a little, then looks up at you with tears in her eyes. Very well, then. That'll be enough time, I should think. Whatever the outcome, you've helped Nadja more than I could have asked. I wish I could pay for your time, but, well, perhaps this will suffice. This is a deed to our old family home just outside Ferropolis. Technically, we need to petition the Clockwork King for a change of ownership, but since the militia have all but abandoned the countryside, you should be left alone. Yasmin, I can't accept this from you. Oh, yes you can. What use would we have for it anyway? Restoring that place is a full-time job. One for someone without a lung full of spores. Yasmin arches her eyebrows mischievously. Call it a loan if you like. No interest, just give it back before the world ends. Thank you, Yasmin. This time her smile is warm and genuine. May you have more luck with it than we did. Alright. Went to private school? Yeah, my parents... Not my business. It wasn't all sunshine and daisies sending me there, I'll say that. Oh, Kevin eats steak and lobster when you almost die. You do eat steak and lobster. Listen, I understand steak. Steak's fucking great. I think lobster's overrated. Crab tastes incredibly similar, and you can get it for so much cheaper. Since you're saying you're at 48 blood sugar, there's no way. I mean, how do you feel? Do you feel like that could even remotely be possible? You love river cockroaches as well. They're not always from the river. You feel tired? Wait, does that guy have money for me? Maybe you should sleep? But I don't know, maybe you shouldn't? I also don't know. Creek, river, pond? You can get crabs from the... What do you mean, sea? The ocean? Okay. They didn't give me money. Oh, you're talking about crayfish? Oh. I don't think I've ever had crayfish. Okay, let me look at my quests. Okay, I got that house. I don't even really care about fixing it up. I just mainly wanted to get it. so I have it. Yep. I just gotta talk to Afra. So I gotta go sleep. But where, I forget where the house is. I think it's there. I think it's that. I'm gonna go run up to it and see what kind of upgrades I can do for it. I gotta remember that I need to hold on to iron for the other house that I have. Jump down. Yes. Nope, wrong way. Alright, I see it. There it be. I kind of like that the ambient music when you're walking around is like features clocks and shit ticking. This is my place. I just mainly want to see if I can get a bed in it if there's not already one. I'm holding on to my iron. Pretty much everything needs iron. I mean, I need to hold on to the iron. No, I'm not buying anything else. Fuck it. The balcony will be done. It's kind of pointless. Fuck it, I'm leaving. Did a finger check. 64, so you are low, but not you should be past the fuck out low. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's not great, but that sounds better. Alright, just need to meet her at nighttime. Needed to sleep anyway. Alright, let's go find it. Okay, over here, right? I think? Yes. Alright. What's up? Or blah blah blah. How goes our task? Head full of gears as requested. Splendid, you're practically one of us now, eh? I promise you won't regret it. I've been studying the message you retrieved from the graveyard. I think Its Majesty wants us to pass it on elsewhere, but not by the usual channels. In the corrupted lands, there is a royal broadcast beacon, formerly used to send signals down to the Underlands. It was abandoned when corruption overtook the area and has since fallen into disrepair. However, the king has not forgotten it. Unfortunately, the beacon is no longer answering remote commands, which means you, and I am truly sorry for this, must deliver this message in person. She hands you a weighty folder of forest green leather. This is what we mechanists call a punch card. It's a way of recording information so the king can understand, in this case, music. Use the punch card to open the tower door, then insert it into the apparatus at the top of the beacon. How do I get to the Corrupted Lands? Corrupted Lands are southeast of here, across a great chasm carved out by the king's machines. Officially, there's no way in, but I found records of an old, abandoned digging engine in the area that might offer you a path. I'll have the king conjure the access code directly into your cranial moderator. Just picture me in your mind's eye with as much detail as you can, and it'll come to you. If you say so. Anything else? That's all, but if I become a monster, I'll eat you first. Entirely fair. How else can I empower you? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Okay, so pretty much just have to find a way to the Corrupted Lands at this point, which are over here, evidently. And then once I do the stuff down there, I feel like I'll be done with the Clockwork Kingdom pretty much, and then I'm pretty sure there's just like one area and then the game's over, so we're circling the drain on this game. I do think my energy's running real low. It's been running low ever since I started stream, but like I think it's running out at this point. So I'm about to just end stream here. I will of course be back tomorrow. I may not feel like playing this again, but I may also feel like playing it. I'm not really sure, but I'll be back with something tomorrow, and I don't know when. I know this is. Let me close that game. I know this is probably the vaguest way I could say anything about streaming tomorrow. I don't know when I'm going live, but I'm going to be live tomorrow, and I don't know how long it's going to be. I hope you can come by. More likely than not, it'll be in the evening. But it's possible that I'll just be like, let me just stream in the afternoon and be done with it, you know? But most likely, I'd say like 70% likely, I'll just do it in the evening. But anyway, I appreciate y'all hanging. VOD viewers, I hope you enjoyed watching. I think there's only like 1 or 2 more streams of this game, depending on how quick the Corrupted Lands go. I don't really know what that's going to be like. That's my guess. There could be 3, but we're going to be finishing it up soon, and then we'll move on to more. I actually bought a handful of spooky games for the month earlier today, so I have a selection of spooky games that I can just pick from to play throughout the month. It should be plenty, and I even have some old ones that I didn't get to, so I have plenty of horror games that we can jump to after we're done with this. And then once spooky season is over, hopefully Tanner's still listening, that is a win. I will move to Ocarina of Time. Yeah. I think I said goodbye to the VOD viewers, but if I didn't, goodbye VOD viewers.